Hi everyone, it's Bashi. Welcome back to my channel. It's that exciting time of the year again when we say goodbye to one chapter and say hello to a fresh start. Welcome to my 2025 bullet journal setup. For this year's setup, I wanted to keep things clean, functional, but still a little artsy. If you've been following me for a while, you know I love a theme that's simple yet eye-catching, and 2025 is no different. I started things off by writing my name on the first page, classic and personal. I went with a serif font this year, which I think matches perfectly with my new notebook. Next up is my cover page for 2025, and I kept it simple with a big hello 2025. At first, I was planning to fill in the numbers with my black pen to give them a rustic look, but I ended up changing my mind later. You'll see why. Oh, I forgot to tell you about the notebook that I'm using this year. Last year, I used a single ruled notebook, which is from Thailand, but this time I managed to find a dotted notebook after walking almost 6 miles. But totally worth it. I love this notebook. I really can't remember the brand, but I bought it from Alston. When I first designed the page, it was all black and white, but honestly, it felt a little too blank and boring. Since we're stepping into a new year, I wanted the page to feel fresh and lively, so I decided to add some color. I drew a vine draped around the border and added these little red flowers to give it a pop of brightness. It was such a simple addition, but it completely transformed the vibe of the page. Do you remember I told you that I changed my mind about the design of the numbers? Yeah, as you can see, I used my fine liner to fill them in, and I think it turned out super clean and sharp. Next up, we have my period tracker. I kept the design cohesive by using the same serif font for the title. Honestly, I'm kind of impressed with how the lettering turned out. It's giving me all the aesthetic vibes I was hoping for. After writing the title, I moved on to adding the letters to identify each month, also in the same serif font to keep everything cohesive. Here's how it works. After writing the initials for each month, I list the days vertically underneath. When I get my period, I simply color in the dates. It's super functional because last year I tried a different approach where I just added dots to mark the dates. It looked cute, but let me tell you, it was such a hassle to count all those dots to figure out the exact date. This layout is way more practical and I'm really happy with how it turned out. Flipping to the next page, we have my yearly overview spread. This is one of my absolute must-haves in every bullet journal because it helps me see the entire year at a glance. It's like my personal mini calendar of all things important. For each month, I wrote the abbreviation in the same serif font I've been living so far, which keeps the design cohesive and classy. The months are spaced out perfectly with plenty of room underneath to write down all the exciting stuff. Birthdays, anniversaries, holidays, or even random coffee dates I don't want to forget. I find this spread so functional because anytime something comes up, I just pop it into the right spot and voila, instant organization. Plus, I feel like it adds this neat touch of structure to my journal. It's like having a roadmap for the year ahead. And who doesn't love a little bit of order with their creativity? Moving on, the next page is my 2025 goals page. I dedicated the entire page just for my goals because, well, a new year always feels like a fresh start, right? It's the perfect time to dream big and set some intentions for the year ahead. I kept the same theme going here with a serif font for the title, which gives it that classy, timeless vibe, and of course, I added a little wine design to decorate the page. The wines make everything look cohesive and just a little more alive, like these goals are ready to grow and bloom with me this year. This page is so special to me because it's not just about writing down a list of things to do, it's about reminding myself to aim high and stay motivated. And the best part is being able to come back to this spread throughout the year, reflect on my progress, and celebrate the little wins. If you don't already make a goals page on your journal, I highly recommend it. There's something so satisfying about putting your ambitions on a paper. It makes them feel so much more real and achievable. And finally, this is the last page I worked on for this setup on camera, and it's a core page. I love ending my setups with something inspirational, and this one feels so fitting for the start of a brand new year. The quote says a new chapter, and honestly, I think it captures the essence of stepping into 2025 perfectly. For the design, I kept it elegant and minimal, just like the rest of this setup. I went with the same serif font, and to add a touch of flair, I added these decorative swirls to the letters, giving it a whimsical vibe. I always find that ending my setup with a quote page gives me a little boost of inspiration and positivity every time I flip through my journal. It's like a reminder that every year is a new story waiting to be written, and we get to decide how it unfolds. I hope this page inspires you as much as it does me. To frame the card, I sketched a simple border with a golden line, which adds just the right amount of sophistication and warmth to the page. And that's a wrap on my 2025 bullet journal setup. I had so much fun putting this together. Before we go, here's a little flip through of everything we created today. I'm so excited to start using this journal. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to give it a thumbs up. As always, thank you so much for watching and supporting my little creative corner. Don't forget to subscribe for more journaling, art, and creative content. There's so much fun in store for this year. Until next time, happy journaling.